We're going to have him walk down the wall, stopping and going the entire time. And once he's done that 5 to 7 times correctly on this left side, then we're going to swap sides and go to the right. Now the reason it's 5 to 7 times correctly was there was a mathematician that did some study on learning behavior, and what he found was that all behaviors, or almost all animals, learn best in sets of 5 to 7 repetitions. Now I want those sets of repetitions to be correct repetitions. You can't do 1 or 2 and 3 and the 4th time he does it wrong and you keep on counting down the line. As soon as he does it wrong, you have to go back to 0 and start over again. So let's get started here with Bud. Now I'm going to take my lead rope, and just to get it out of my way, I'm going to toss it over the horse's neck here. And I'm going to tap Bud lightly here at first, looking for that left leg to go forward. And we might get a crazy reaction from Bud, we might not. That's all I'm looking for him to do, is just to move that inside left leg. All right, tap again. I'm going to tap harder and have him come forward this time. All right, take 3 or 4 or 5 steps. Now I'm going to take my hand closer to Bud's shoulder and tell him to stop. All right, I'm going to ask him to back up a little bit, and Bud doesn't quite understand this either. That's fine. Take a couple steps back. Set him up for success. I want that left leg back a little farther than the right. All right, I'm going to tap again. Have him come forward. All right. The little side step out there was an incorrect response for him. I don't want him to step back, excuse me, out towards me and to get into my space when he's walking forward. All right, come on, bub. Back, back, back. I'm putting pressure on each time that foot comes forward, or excuse me, backwards. I'm saying move your foot back, move your foot back, move your foot back. All right, do that again. Go forward. Now, I'm not expecting Bud to do much of anything now because most of his behavioral problems really started under saddle, but this is where you start with those horses that want to buck and don't want to go forward, just want to sull up and just walk really slowly all the time. Okay, go forward. Good boy. Now stop your feet. Good boy. Now walk backwards. Pressure, release. Pressure, release. Pressure, release. Pressure. I'm going to hold pressure now. Release. Pressure, release. Okay? What a lot of times I find is when you have one behavioral problem, you're going to have others. All right? Because one stems to the other one. And it just kind of rolls down that hill and keeps getting worse as you go. You know, as they start developing that bad behavior, other behaviors will pop up out of it. Good boy. Head down. Good boy. All right. Go forward, Mr. Bud. Okay, that time I had to get a little harder, which is fine. All right, I'm looking for that light response from Bud. He's going to tell me when that light response is going to happen. I don't have to keep whacking on him hard if he's going to give me a light response here. Okay, back up. Good boy. Come forward. All right, good boy. Okay, stop your feet. Now he's pushing on me here. Add a bunch of pressure on the lead rope. Say back up, back up, back up, back up. All right, look for his head to drop down a little bit. Okay, good boy. All right, and we're going to keep doing that for a while until he starts to get that behavior right. So I'm going to continue on working with Bud on his left side so he understands that not only do we need to stand still and come forward when asked, but you're supposed to be light and responsive through all that stuff. Now this is what I call basic control. The 6 basic things every horse needs to know how to do. That's stop, go, turn left and right, back up and stand still. Those are the 6 things that I'm going to work with Bud on over the next several weeks. On the ground first, and then I'm going to transfer that to under saddle work. So let me continue on with Bud. I'll be right back. Hey folks, I'm Ryan Gingerich, the behaviorist. You know, like a lot of you, my tack room is limited in space, but with Equirax, I've solved that problem.
Equirax has a wide variety of products that travel well and are easily affordable. Its rugged construction allows for even the most rigorous daily use.
Equirax, space where you need it. For more information, call my 1-800 number or visit my website for a complete line of Equirax products.
When you don't feel safe or have horse behavior problems, you can turn to Ryan Gingerich and his 5 elements of connective horsemanship. With these 5 elements, you can learn why your horse does what it does and how to control it. You'll learn and teach a new language, a new, simple language that you and your horse will understand. For more information, contact us at 1-800-359-4090 or at connectivehorsemanship.com.
Stall Skins, the alternative to rubber mats. Celebrating 10 years of providing stall flooring solutions for the equine community. Contact us to find out why thousands of horse owners have switched to the simple one-piece water-permeable stall flooring system that pays for itself in less than 1 year. 800-400-3165 or www.stallskins.com.
All right, so there's going to come a time when your horse is going to give you an incorrect response to what you're asking him to do, like right now. All right, so what I'm going to do, you have to have a way of telling your horse that's the wrong response. And the way to do that is to have a way of saying to the horse, this is wrong, try this again. The way I teach that, what I call that is called deletion. Deletion is basically telling the horse that what you've just done is incorrect and try your response again. So let's say, for instance, that Bud wants to move forward with his outside front leg first. So I'm going to set him up that way so it gives me that incorrect response so I can show you what I'm doing here. All right, right there, Bud. All right, so I tap Bud and he gives me the wrong response. I'm not going to allow him just to keep on walking. I'm going to stop his feet immediately, back him up, all right, back to the point where we started from, and start all over again. All right, so I'm going to say go forward with this leg. That's the leg that I want. I'm going to allow him to do that for a little while. All right, I'm going to stop him, back him up again. Now again, we're going to work through this program again. We're starting out at basic control, which is stop, go, turn left and right, back up and stand still. And then we're going to work through lightness. Lightness is relaxation, flexion, and strength. Okay, we're going to work through all those little pieces. And now with Bud, what I'm looking for is for his head to drop low. If my dressage whip is his head, I'm going to have his head about level with my dressage whip, about level with his, oh, sorry, buddy, level with his withers there, okay? And then flexion is I want his head just a little bit to the inside. I want a nice little banana curve to his body. So when he walks around me in that circle, I want a nice, soft circle in front of me. And then strength and lightness is not only the strength of the horse, but the strength of those responses. I want those responses to be much clearer, much more concise in the horse. All right. Now the other thing we're going to work with Bud is rhythm. Rhythm also teaches Bud to actually go forward. All right. Spot 2 is where we're going to use that, and to get horse in rhythm. And Bud's not going to do this for us, but we're going to say take a bigger step here. Take a bigger step. Actually did it pretty well.